Eric Sbraccia here coming to the ring, the Empire light heavyweight champion, and his opponent, Irish Pat Sullivan, is the NEWF junior champion, and both titles are up for grabs. The winners of this match will have both titles, and there will be one light heavyweight champion. Irish Pat Sullivan, a very extensive background. His father being in the professional game for a lot of years, and as everyone knows here in the States, Eric Sbraccia, the nephew of yours truly, being trained by me as the light heavyweight champion tonight, and he's been around the ranks for quite some time now. After his first pro match, defeating Sousa some years ago, the youngster has come a long way, going throughout the NWA, the Empire Pro Wrestling ranks, the New England Championship Wrestling, and also International Championship Wrestling.
Starting right away on Irish there. He's waiting much for the Bellator going. He's just, laying him in. Look at those chops. Unbelievable.
Well, Eric Sbraccia, the heavy artillery now, backing his man to the ropes, getting him ready now for a big, it looks like a hangman clothesline.
360 right in the air. Irish is hurting.
He's got more moves than a bowl of jello here. Big flying drop kick, sending the Irishman on his back.
Well, Irish has got to worry about the momentum now. He's losing momentum early in this match, and what he has to worry about is that once Freddie starts getting going, I mean, you can't stop him, so he's got to come right back quick, or else he could be in big trouble here.
Well, Eric Sbraccia is like a well-oiled machine. Once he opens up, it's hard to stop him.
He certainly is. Irish is getting nailed with that chop. What's he setting up for now?
Big forearm to the back of the head, Eric Sbraccia. I tell you right now, we've been in the gym many, many nights, and he's got more moves. I tell you, he's coming up now with a big suplex. He's going to put this man back to the Irish States.
Oh, man.
Down across the mat, and that man's in pain.
He's wishing he's back in Southie right now, Rock, that's for sure.
Well, I tell you right now, Eric Sbraccia, he's been training, he's been through the ranks of International Championship Wrestling. He's just come back from a very extensive tour now in the NWA, and he looks to be double tough tonight.
Oh, he looks pretty good. I mean, Irish is really, being the champion, he's had a lot of title defenses, but I don't think anything's really prepared him for this match. I mean, Frazia's just on top of his game tonight. He's ready for this.
Eric Sbraccia, I tell you, this man, he's been in the wrestling game. His first professional TV debut was at the Lowell Memorial Auditorium at a very, very young age. I had to get in there early. He was very, very young. He started his first professional wrestling match at, I believe, 17 now. You need to have a license somewhere around 18. You had to lie on the application. But I tell you right now, he's light heavyweight champion, and he's got a very, very good career ahead of him. Yes,
and if I'm not mistaken, he's somewhat, how can I say, connected to Vince Apollo, one of your main nemesis. So how does that affect you? I mean, he is indeed your nephew, and does that cause any friction at all in the gym and the training, or what?
Well, Vince Apollo's been agitating me quite a bit with trying to buy off my nephew with one show earlier in the year we had. He tried to bribe him with some cash, and we had a little confrontation, but I think tonight he's going to see the light.
Yeah, I know, a big match for him later on tonight, but right now, Sbraccia in there, going for the pin. Can't get Irish. He didn't hook a leg there, Rocky. It's one of the most important things. You can't underestimate a champion in any ranks here, and didn't hook that leg, and you've got to learn that, no matter how bad you think gets someone hurt, always hurt that leg.
Well, when he hooks the leg, you're right there. I don't think he was ready to beat him right about now. I think he wants to punish him a little more.
Yeah, nice elbow right to the chest there, and Irish really not a lot of offense so far. Irish hasn't shown us much of anything yet.
Irish Pat Sullivan, light heavyweight champion of the NEWF. I haven't heard too many of their shows being sponsors. I think that the promotion has been retired. He comes in with the belt, and both belts are up for grabs, and winner of this match will be the uncrowned champion. He'll be both champions. And
right to the head outside. Sbraccia laying him right there. Irish, you better watch out for that count right now. The referee's warning Frazier, saying he's going to stop the match if he doesn't stop that, but now he's going to get back to the count.
Well, there's the little bit of bad boy in him. The boots to him.
Is that bad boy running the family, Rock? Everyone is a bad boy in the family, or?
Well, we've been tossing him around since he's been about 6, so he's got no, he's been being tossed around, so he knows basically. He's got, it's like a chip off the block. He's like, a knockoff. He's like a Seiko, he's like a Seiko watch knockoff. Big lariat.
Choked right on the top rope there. You're going to see a suplex getting him into the ring.
He's trying to set him up. I don't know if he's ready. No, he's holding back there.
Irish trying to get some defense there. He's still hanging on.
Couple left.
Oh, what a chop. And he's trying to...
Big boot to the midsection. He's just hanging on. I don't know.
Was Irish Irish doesn't look like he's going to last much longer because he's been taking this punishment, but he's still hanging on.
He's hanging on.
Give him some credit.
Looks like Eric Sbraccia now. He's going to pull him in the hard way.
Big whip in.
Oh, boy.
Does the job on your lower back. Like I said, I wish he would, but he's back in Southie right now. Oh, and finally some offense here from Irish, pushing him back into the corner. Nice elbow, 2 elbows followed up to the midsection.
This won't last. This won't last.
He's going for a whip. He couldn't quite get him off there. And he's looking for a hip toss, I think. And he's trying to get, he just can't get Fisher off the ropes. And
looks like an Irish whip out of the corner.
Here he goes, right to the turnbuckle. And coming up, oh, hit with a big boot. That's everything.
Pat Sullivan, I tell you, this kid, he's trying, but I tell you, Eric Sbraccia is just too offensive.
Well, the Sbraccia is just that, you mean, once you have him hurt, doesn't mean you necessarily got him down, like we saw there. He had a big boot right when he got whipped in there. He's always thinking on his feet. Now, Irish sitting there with the nice, I would call that inverse Boston crab, and Sbraccia's now getting on the, grab the ropes. Referee's going to have to
hurt the leg there, you know, he got a little too close to his opponent there. And when you get too close, he has a little ring savvy. He hooked the leg, bringing him down.
Oh, yes, Irish now, finally with some offense and with an inverse Boston crab. I think that's what the closest thing I could come to call it.
Well, that's a double leg. He's got his double leg hook there. I don't know what he's trying for. Some kind of pin combination. Jack Savage down on the mat. Very extensive referee. He's been out through all the WWF, NWA, all the shows. Jack Savage.
And of course, the easy way to get out of that is just a rake of the eyes. No wrestling counters involved in that move.
The third man in the ring, Eric, throwing him off the ropes now. Looks like a big super kick to the face.
Nice kick.
This is that super kick. You've seen a couple of guys use that, and I tell you, he's picked it up and he's been using it ever since.
Well, would you call that he has educated feet,
Oh, here he goes with that side suplex. He's setting him up now for the big one.
Oh!
Down on his back now. Eric Sbraccia looks like he's going up to the top rope now. It looks like he's going to put the finishing move on him.
We've seen this move before. The flying elbow.
There it is.
Oh!
It's all over now, baby. Call a cab.
2 and 3.
And it's all over. Put the icing on the cake as Eric Sbraccia has just gained the double championship here at the Winter Belts here.
In the Elks, we see a unification of 2 titles here, and that's a unification. He's still not through with Irish there. He's
putting the boots to his face now.
He's still trying to get rid of him out of the ring. And so much, you know, if he's won both titles, I think he should be happy that he's got both of them now. He's still not satisfied with that, having to get rid of the person in the ring. Irish there, he's hurting big time.
And the winner of the match and light heavyweight champion of both territories now, Eric Sbraccia, the irresistible one, as Jack Savage. I don't know. I think that Irish Pat Sullivan, you got to hang the boots up.
It really wasn't an impressive showing by Irish. He was just hardly any offense at all. He was arguing with the referee.
Sbraccia was too heavy for him.
I think he was just outclassed there, Rock. There was just no two ways about it. No, he's getting, now he's arguing with the referee. It doesn't matter, Irish. You've lost your title. There's nothing left to argue about. Oh, and a big clothesline.
Eric Sbraccia throwing him outside the ring.
This is not Irish's night, I don't think.
Yesterday's news. And there's the unification match of both championships. Eric Sbraccia has just defeated Irish Pat Sullivan.
It's me, it's the Boston Bad Boy coming at you this week with some of the greatest matches from the best of the irresistible one, Eric Sbraccia, or should I say, Mr. Intensity, Eric Sbraccia. It was the steel cage matches. It was the one against Sullivan when he pummeled him around like a grasshopper. It could have been all the great matches. The best of Eric Sbraccia this week. Keep it complete. EPW on KBLE TV from 10 to 11. Be there!
Here they come! Look at this! Uncle Rocky and Little Eric. Rocky's gonna go, Messiah.
I don't know, Rocky is, I guess, a like uncle, like nephew? Or the father, son?
Nephew and uncle.
Oh, he's coming over.
Let's... I'll tell you what, let's bring the fans up to date. Let's bring the fans up to date, Messiah. This goes all the way back to their ICW days. This all began when Phil Apollo said he would take Eric Sbraccia under his wing, under the goodness of his heart, out of all the benefit he wanted to... Look out, here we go. Look out, oh man, oh look out.
We'll have to get back with that update.
Absolutely. I don't want to get behind the history on this because I'll tell you, the history between these two families.
The enforcer better start enforcing some order in this ring. He's going to lose control
Look out.
of it
Oh,
before he
jeez.
stops. Phil
Apollo just went head first into the cage. As you see him right now, they're in the corner. As I said, Apollo said he would train Eric Sbraccia, said he'd bring him into the sport, show him the right way to do things, and he made Sbraccia the light heavyweight champion, and then got Phil, and they became tag team champions, not once, but 2 times.
Phil says he's made him, but Mr. Frazier says he did it on his own.
But then again, some little problems ensued with some financial matters about these two. Some talk about how Phil Apollo maybe took a little bit more than 50%. And, you know, you could see in the way they were wrestling, you know, Phil Apollo, he just wasn't satisfied. He was always kind of taking the cheap shots, a little bit of those shortcuts. Sbraccia took exception to that. And I'll tell you, that kicked off a bloody battle. You know, Uncle Rocky Raymond got into the ring, and it just became a family feud. And this match is just so much history about it. I just wanted to give the fans some kind of perspective. Right now, Apollo is really going to town on Eric Sbraccia in the corner. Uncle Rocky's down on the mat.
Apollo looks like he put on a few pounds here.
See, we have to say that quite often when we do these broadcasts.
I don't know.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh, no. Rocky is down. Oh, look at Apollo going in for the attack. What a snake.
Well, that's a good technique. What do you mean a snake?
Well,
He's got him down. Take advantage.
I forgot he complimented your attire.
Hey, no, that's just smart wrestling.
No. Oh, jeez.
Rocky's taking a beating here.
Rocky is really taking a beating. I'll tell you, we saw back in Summerview a couple months ago, Rocky jumped out of the broadcast. Oh, jeez.
We went to the aid of Mr. Frazier again. His nephew, he threw that chair. I was there, and I seen those things. And I told him tonight he's not going to do that again.
Everybody in the building was ducking for cover. Oh, no, look, Rocky's bleeding.
Well, he hit the cage full on.
Twice.
You can see the indentation is still there. He's in a lot of pain.
Rocky,
and Eric, first, he's got to help him.
Yeah, Rocky's showing a lot of guts, I'll tell you that much. Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that's about the 3rd time Sbraccia's hit. Oh, man. Look at, oh, man, Rocky Raymond is busted open. Look at that. Phil Apollo looking in to get out on the attack. Oh, shot to the head.
Mr. Sousa's working on those trapezoids. He's putting the muscle. He's making the oxygen not go to his brain. If there's any there to begin with.
I'll tell you, steel cage matches are so exciting, but yet they are so dangerous. Were you ever in a steel cage?
Sure, many a times. I'm still in the cage. Hey, I'm going to tell you, I'm in the cage every time I go out.
They let you out to do the play-by-play.
Hey.
Oh, my God, again.
I think they're taking turns. Him and Rocky.
Apollo is vicious.
But do you see how he uses? You see how he uses that cage to his advantage?
Oh, unbelievable.
The scar into main use. And when you hit that full speed, it's going to knock a lot of lights out.
I'm telling you, I don't know if they're really putting a lot of importance on winning this match as much as they are just putting the Sbraccias out of commission. Look out. Oh, my goodness.
And they're working on the marks of the forehead.
And look at Apollo. He's got those fists taped up, Messiah. I mean, you can't tell me that's legal. I can't.
Oh, he doesn't want to hurt his fingers. I don't blame him. He's got that ivory stone.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Sbraccia's busted open.
They both hit the cage. They both got the marks from the cage.
I'm surprised it took that long. Jeez, 1 minute of the match, they both. No, not again. Not again. He blocked it.
He reversed it.
Sousa hits hard. Rocky's showing some. Oh, look out. Rocky's getting upset.
Oh, Sousa's bleeding from the forehead, too.
Oh, are you serious? Look at a couple moves. Look at this test of strength. Oh, Jesus. Absolutely, they're all busted open. Look at these guys.
This coach is watching. He's getting enthused over here.
The coach likes to see that blood.
Of course he does. He loves to see it. He loves to see that pain.
Look at Sousa. He's busted wide open. Sousa is hurt. Rocky is hurt. Phil Apollo seems to be the one who's the freshest man. Right. Look out. Rocky's looking to go over the top. Apollo's blocked him now.
Well, it's the first one's out who's the victor, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So Rocky's
Steel cage match rules are very simple. You stay alive by going over the top of the cage or out the door.
But both have to get outside the ring.
And I'll tell you, with a tag team match, you've got an extra dimension to this. You've got the fact that, hey, even if you get outside the ring, you're leaving your partner open for a 2-on-1. I mean, what kind of strategy can you apply there? Eric Sbraccia now, look, he's busted open. Look, oh my God, look at Sousa.
They're all bleeding.
Look at Sousa. Oh, these guys are busted open. We're what, 3 minutes into this match? 4 minutes?
You ever hear that old saying, blood in the ring? Oh, all the blood in this ring tonight. And I think that's going to put a toll on who's ever the strongest, or whoever gets see from that blood. Because it causes your vision to be blurry.
Absolutely. Who's got it? That's the question.
But pretty boy Apollo, he doesn't have a lock on him.
Apollo looking good this far.
He's a shot.
What
and
a
he's punishing Mr. Frazier.
Phil Apollo now. Backs Eric Sbraccia in. Whip off throws coming. Oh, what an elbow by Apollo.
I was in the chops. I could hear his teeth right then.
I hope we didn't get that on tape.
There's a lot of pain out there. They're punishing each other.
Phil Apollo now measuring up. Sbraccia. What is Apollo's trying to get out now? Can Sbraccia catch him? Can he catch him? Uh-oh. Do we have
One's
that?
over the top, one's out the door.
Cameraman, this is not a time for close-ups. Oh, what a brutal match. Oh. I'll tell you, Apollo's going to be busted open pretty soon. Oh, man. These fans are really into this one.
Mr. Sousa, I can't believe the blood. He must be a bleeder. I can't believe that.
Wait a minute. Sousa's going into his trunks, I thought I just saw. Rocky measuring him up. Rocky showing a lot of guts, a lot of courage of signing himself into this match. Oh!
A little hit below the belt right there with a little foul play on Mr. Rocky.
Absolutely. Referee missed it, so it doesn't count.
Well, Sousa's reaching from down under. He knows he has to do something.
Look at Sousa. 1, 2, oh! 2 count. Sousa, oh, no, look out. Oh! Oh, did Apollo hit hard.
Apollo hit the fence in the cage.
Oh, my
and he's
goodness.
in a rage.
Rocky's got, look at Rock. Look at Rock. He's set. He's going to go for a suplex here. Can you get him over? Look out. Oh, look at the Rock. Rock looking like he's 25 years old in there, Messiah.
They're all bleeding right now.
Yeah, wow, yeah. There's not one gentleman in this contest besides the referee who's not busted open. Look out! Oh, did Apollo hit hard. And Apollo's busted wide open. Apollo begging the Rock first.
Rocky seems like he's got a lot of hate inside him tonight.
Oh, are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
He promised me that he was going to get even. No matter what adversity, what pain, he was going to come through tonight.
You can see it in his eyes. No, look out. Rocky's got him. Can he do that? No. Oh, my God. Oh, Apollo's got to be out. How he's on his feet is beyond me.
That came right up in front of us, right? His face, right. He's got the indentation of the steel mat.
Oh, what a chop by Rocky. Rocky's got him back. Oh, another chop.
You can hear the noise. You hear the power behind that?
Rocky looks good. Oh, no. Apollo going for that cheap shot.
Oh, Sousa's trying to get out of the cage.
Look out, Sousa's almost out. Sousa, we got a good shot of it there. Sousa is almost out.
He's got him by the foot. He's dragging him back in.
Sbraccia is doing everything. Look out. Oh, no. Oh my goodness. My voice is just about gone. Steel cage matches are so exciting. Look at Rock. Look at the Rock. Nephew and uncle just showing that they're here. Look out. Now Sbraccia's getting stuck. Sousa stops him. What a shot by the Rock. Sbraccia now. He's measuring Apollo, or is he going to try? He's trying to go out.
I don't know
if Apollo's going to be able to catch him. I don't know. He caught. Oh no. Look at Sousa is dazed. Rocky drops a shot to the chin of Apollo.
Looks like they're going to double team him right now.
Rocky Raymond's holding Apollo. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a match.
This could be it.
You want some overshare?
Look out, they're going for it.
Here they come.
Eric, I don't know if they can catch him. Eric's almost over there. I don't think they're going to be able to catch him. And the Rock is going out the other side. Wait a minute, hold it. He got him by the boot. Oh, Apollo catches him. What a grueling match. It's tough to call these matches. Can you imagine what it's like to be in the ring right now? Oh, a shot by Sbraccia. Another one. Look out. Apollo from behind. Look out. Look out. Takes him down. Oh.
A lot of pain in those ring right
Look, Apollo's calling for the door. Apollo is calling for the door. He's almost, no, wait a minute, wait a minute.
He's trying to crawl out any way out.
I believe he has to touch the floor. He has to be all the way out.
The coach is over here again.
Man, who is this guy? Hopefully during the next match we can get a talk with this guy. I want to try to get him about, look out, oh, Rocky hit hard. Oh, did he hit hard?
What?
Look at Sousa. Oh, what a match, folks. This is Empire Pro Wrestling. You'll see nothing like this anywhere else. Nowhere. Oh, look out. Oh, did Sousa hit
over
hard.
by Rocky to getting out of the way.
Look at the Rock. Look at the Rock. Oh, what a smart, look what he's doing. Right in front of him. He's trying to trap him in.
That's
look what he's doing.
He's trying to hurt his leg.
That's legal. That's got to be. Look, he's stuck.
He's got a
smart move by Rocky. Silvano Sousa is stuck. I don't think he can get out. He's got his leg trapped in between the ring and the cage.
He can't get out. Now they're going to climb out. Apollo's down.
Sbraccia is going up. Oh, what a shot by The Rock. Sbraccia from the top. Sbraccia. What an elbow. What an elbow. It's over. Look out. Rocky's going out. Rocky's going out. Rocky's going out. He's out. Eric Sbraccia.
That's it.
He's out.
Here are your winners, Eric Sbraccia and Rocky Raymond.
Iron Messiah, what a match.
They earned that.
That is professional wrestling.
Uncle, nephew, did a good job. Rocky came through. Frazier got revenge. And Apollo. And the
Silvano Sousa still stuck. Look at
Look at the punishment. Look at their faces. Look at the look of disgust. Apollo screaming and yelling.
Look at this. Silvano's stuck. Can he get that foot up? Wait a minute. Wait, hey, hold on. What's he doing? Who's this guy to help?
Coach.
He got him up. Oh, what a match.
The coach. You want to get him over here.
Let's get him over here in the next match.
Excuse me, coach.
We'd like to talk to you in our next match. Tell you what, folks, let's take a break. New winners of this one, Rocky Raymond, Eric Sbraccia, Empire Pro Wrestling. Back in a moment.
I'll tell you, we saw him in Somerville just a few months back. The original Boston Bad Boy sitting at ringside doing the commentating with us. Couldn't stand it anymore. It was Mr. Sbraccia against Apollo, jumps right in the ring and just goes to town.
I understand that, and I was there that evening, and he was a bad boy. Yes. And I'm here to watch him this evening to make sure he doesn't pull those antics again. I don't care who it is. I'm the commissioner, and I made decisions earlier, and I'm going to do it again.
Special tournament that I'm looking forward to is a tag team tournament. I believe 6 or 8 teams are entered into this, and all night long we'll be eliminating tag teams. And finally, at the end of the night, we will have brand new Empire Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. However, there's a controversy. One of the entrants into the tag team tournament has refused to acknowledge who his partner is. He's refused to announce so, despite promoters' warnings about this. We'd like to bring him in and try to get some type of word on this. Could we bring him in, Mr. Phil Apollo? Welcome back to Empire Pro Wrestling. You've had some pretty tough matches against the Sbraccias, and they really put you to the test. Your tag team abilities, again, will be tested in Swampscott.
You know me, and you know me, and Eric Sbraccia knows me, and Rocky Raymond knows me, and Big Al knows me, and the fans of Swampscott are going to get to know me real intimate, because it's going to be a long night, and it's going to be a long tournament, and Phil Apollo is going to bring a big surprise. I have a surprise partner, and the reason I haven't divulged who that is because I don't want Eric Sbraccia to find out. Because you know what'll happen. Eric will go crying to his uncle as usual, and then they'll go crying to the commissioner, trying to get my partner banned as usual because they can't face reality. And the reality is that I'm a champion and that I'm a winner. And they hate to be embarrassed in their backyard. And Swampscott, Massachusetts is their backyard, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But don't you think maybe the reality looks like this, that maybe, you need a little thing to put you above the other teams? Maybe you're not confident at all in your abilities, or maybe your partner's abilities, so maybe you're just trying to play mind games. That's what I'm thinking. That's what a lot of the fans around the organization are thinking.
Well, you're not paid to think, See, that's the problem. You're paid to stand here and hold a microphone for the true superstar of the EPW. I'll say it one more time, real slow, real clear, so all you half-wits can understand it. When I come to Swampscott, Massachusetts, I leave with the tag team belts. I leave with Eric Sbracia's head in my hand, just like I've done many times before, and no loudmouth commissioner, and no Rocky Raymond, and no Big Al is gonna stop Phil Apollo from getting to his ultimate goal, being the best.
Don't miss it, Swampscott High School, May 7th. But on top, get ready for the heavyweight title on the line. My guest at this time, the champion himself, irresistible Eric Sbracia. Man, you've got one of the toughest challenges of your career, 357 pounds of lumberjack Rick Fuller.
This is it, lumberjack, your chance at the irresistible one in the EPW heavyweight title. You got your one chance, you better make it good, because if you don't get this one, that's it.
I'll tell you, Eric, big, rough, tough. This guy doesn't quit. Rules don't mean anything to this guy. Messiah has lectured this guy.
Approaching the ring at this time, the lumberjack, Rick Fuller. The lumberjack. This little big boy, see him? You never see those ropes? Making his way to the from Miami, Florida, at 260 pounds, the Empire Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion is Eric Sbracia. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the cage match.
All righty here. We got it right here this week on the best of Eric Sbracia, Mr. Intensity. Oh yeah, he was irresistible. He was the teenage. Oh yeah, he had them all. Chasing with the teenage idol at one particular time. ICW, he went all over the world, Japan, wrestled in Texas, as well as being the most prestigious light heavyweight wrestling champion, as well as capturing the heavyweight wrestling champion in Empire Pro Wrestling. And this week, we got it all for you. Volume 2 of the man from the Intensity Zone, Eric Sbracia. Top wrist lock now by Sbracia on Rick Fuller. And the stronger of the two is Fuller just pulls him over like a bulldozer. Oh yeah. Hope you enjoyed this week of it all. The first match you saw, Irish Pat Sullivan. Oh yeah, the Irish shillelagh. He got the shillelagh all right. As Sbracia really gave him a beating. And he winds it up right now, and Sbracia got that windmill on him. Winding up the arm now, it's Sbracia. 265 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Oh yeah, he's got that spike hairdo, if you will. And Fuller, a big, big man. Oh yeah, Rick Fuller traveled to WCW, wrestled them all. Lex Luger, Tank Abbott, all the big, big names of WCW. And it's Rick Fuller now, it's Sbracia. It's that big knee to the midsection of the young superstar. Off the ropes now in the cage. A duck down by Sbracia. And Sbracia ducks again now. What's he going to come up with? He loops him up with that front face headlock. Look at the strength of Rick Fuller now. And he's barreling him back into the corner now with that physique of his. Large, large lumberjack right here. He's putting those heavy knees to Sbracia. Sbracia in the corner now working his way out. It's the big lumberjack. Oh, he caught him with a shuka. Right into the throat now. Everything goes. This is a steel cage. Off the ropes now. Sbracia now. Big leapfrog by Sbracia. Deep arm drag now, but the big lumberjack ducks to the side. And Sbracia looking on now. He's trying to see who was off balance on that particular move. The big lumberjack looks a little dizzy. And Sbracia now got him into the ropes now. He's trying to hit him with that big turnbuckle. They're fighting in the corner. It looks like the big lumberjack. Oh, he hit him with a vicious chop. And a big boot to the midsection of Sbracia. And the lumberjack's going to town now on Mr. Intensity at this particular time. Big scoop slam by the lumberjack. Wow. I can tell you, those slams, they do it to you. Sbraccia now, slowed down a little bit by the big lumberjack, the 315-pounder. Oh, a big shooker into the throat of Sbraccia. Sbraccia's finding this man to be one of his toughest opponents. If he gets by this one, it'll be amazing. Up throw up now, Sbraccia, high elevation. Big back body drop by Rick Fuller. That'll work on the lower lumbar part of your back. That's right, after that body slam. Then he shot him in for that high elevation. And it looks like the big lumberjack is trying to get out the door. And Sbraccia hooks that big calf. Look at the size of the legs on this lumberjack. 2 tree trunks. Sbraccia's holding on for all day of life now. He don't want to lose this title. Some 12,000 fans here at Thompson International Speedway. Once a year family show, but there's nothing going on today but brutality. And Sbraccia, oh, he gets his eyes raked by the big lumberjack. And he rams Sbraccia into that steel cage now. Unbelievable action here on the best of Eric Sbraccia. Hope you liked it this week. We got some great matches, and I'm sure we got enough to do a volume 3. As you know, Sbraccia started wrestling at a very young age. Looks like they're trying to suplex each other now. Who's gonna win this one? Oh, Fuller suplexed him. 275 pounds. Sbraccia's up there. And Big Rick Fuller, 315 pounds. These are the heavyweights. As you know, Sbraccia defending the championship several months here at Empire Pro Wrestling. And it looks like Fuller's trying to get out of that cage. He's going over the top. Sbraccia reaching on now. Oh, he hit him with a big shot to the midsection. And a second one now. He draped across those ropes. And the crowd goes wild here at Thompson International Speedway as the big lumberjack rolled around like a hot dog on the ground. Oh no! Sbraccia was out the door. 1 foot out, half his body's out. The big lumberjack pulls him back in. This is a brutal match. Inside this 15-foot high steel cage. I believe. This is one of the, I believe. Oh no, a big drop kick by Sbraccia. He's got more spring in his feet than a jumping jack. Unbelievable. 275 pounds. Took to the air like a butterfly. And he's going to the top of that cage. Sbraccia now almost out the big lumberjack. Unbelievable action. Unbelievable. They're on top of that cage, that 15-foot high steel cage. Sbraccia hit him with a big boot to the head. Sbraccia's on there. Oh, he's on that second rope. What's he up to now? Oh, double axe handle on this big lumberjack. He's 315 pounds. Outweighed. Sbraccia's outweighed in this bout. Irish whip on the corner now into that turnbuckle now. Sbraccia coming flying in. Oh, nobody home. He hit that like a brick wall. He came steaming in like a Mack truck with nobody there but turnbuckle. He's tasting turnbuckle right now. And Fuller's looking around now. He's trying to go for that door again because there's only one way out. Through the door or over the top. This is a brutal match. I'm surprised no one is busted open. As you saw in that last cage match with Sbraccia and Rocky Raymond, yours truly, against that barreling belly, Savannah Sousa, and fabulous Filippo. Low blow by Fuller. Oh no, that could be a that could be a bad area to be dealing with midway in this match, this championship match for the Empire Heavyweight Championship. Sbraccia now rolling around on that mat now, is trying to get his composure. And that big lumberjack is just towering over him. He's picking his spots at this particular time. Sbraccia looks to be hurt pretty bad. And it's the big lumberjack now. He's scooping up for a deep body slam. He's got him up high. Oh, what's he gonna do? No, it's a backbreaker. Down across the small of the back. The big lumberjack using all that force and strength of his own, plus the weight of Sbraccia. He's gonna go 265, 275. Oh, he rammed him into that steel cage. He rammed him into that 10-gauge fence. This ain't the average fence. This ain't the fence you put around your yard. This is a 10-gauge galvanized, 15-foot high steel cage.
It can be your partner, it can be your tag team partner, and it can be your foe. It can be the worst thing, it can be your worst enemy. Because when you get your face rammed up against that steel cage, oh, unbelievable. As Rick Fuller now, hit him with a shuka now, coming from behind with a double axe handle. He's really weakening the champion at this point. Big Rick Fuller, 315 pounds. Look at the size of his legs. They're like tree trunks. Now Sbraccia now looks like he's in some kind of a chokehold. He's got that thumb against the esophagus, and he's twisting it all about. Sbraccia looks to be winded now in this steel cage match. He's a rookie in these cages. This is like his second cage match, I believe. And Sbraccia comes back with a shot to the midsection now. Double axe handle by Fuller. Back and forth, tooth and nail, these two Bohemians. And it looks like Fuller's going up for another deep slam. No, he's got him on that shoulder. He's going to ram him. He's going to use him as a battering ram. He's going to that steel cage. Oh, no! That's going to bust you wide open. There's going to be blood soon. Unbelievable action here on the best of irresistible Eric Sbraccia, or I should say Mr. Intensity. He had many, many names in the independents. He was a teenage idol at one particular time. He had more girls running around him than you could believe. Big swoop up again by Fuller. Fuller got him up. Oh no, could this be another one? If he rams him, it'll be doomsday. Oh no, Sbraccia rams his head into that steel cage. Fuller down now. I gotta tell you, this is the most brutal match in all of professional wrestling. Sbraccia's up on top of that cage. He's got one leg over. This could be all over now. He's 3/4. He's outside that cage. Fuller got him now. Oh, he's on the top of that cage. That's 15 feet. He's back in the ring. He pulled him in. That Fuller's gotta be some kind of strong. He pulled him in. 275 pounds. Sbraccia rammed his head in that steel cage. Unbelievable. Unbelievable steel cage match. Sbraccia now with the left hand now. Rams him into that cage on his own behalf. Showing him what the return receipt's about. As Fuller rams Sbraccia into that cage a couple of times. Sbraccia returned the favor. Now he's going for the door. The only way out. Oh, he just barely got him by the foot. He got him by the ankle. Sbraccia's body's halfway out. If he touches the floor, he's a foot away from winning. He's hanging off that apron. And Rick Fuller's holding on for dear life. As you can see, these two attendants outside the ring. Sbraccia got his hand on that folding chair. And Sbraccia's getting pulled back into the ring the hard way. And Big Rick Fuller now. He's got Sbraccia by the head. What's he up to next? He's going to try something devastating, I can tell you. Oh! He hammered him now with a big forearm smash. You can hear the flesh crashing off the back of the EPW Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, Eric Sbraccia. Big Rick Fuller now, he's picking his spots now on the champion. And the crowd's going bananas here at Thompson International Speedway. There's got to be some 7,000-8,000 fans here. And Big Rick Fuller now, what's he setting him up for? Could this be the Fuller effect? The big lumberjack says goodbye. Oh no! Oh, he crashes down with the velocity. Did you see that body crash off the mat? It bounced. This vertebrae can't take much more. He's in great shape, but he's busted wide open. There's blood all over the forehead of Sbraccia. There's blood leaking from his forehead. Unbelievable. He's been lacerated from those crashes into that steel cage now. Full of a bloody mess. They're both bleeding profusely. Fuller feels he's got it made right here in the shade. And that partisan crowd here at Thompson International Speedway. The crowd showing their dislike for the big lumberjack, the 315-pound lumberjack. And if the lumberjack hits this second Fuller effect, we'll have a new champion here in Empire Pro Wrestling. Oh, he flips him over the back. Sbraccia escapes. Big scoop slam by Sbraccia. He dropped him like a duck and yo-yo. He's going up to that top rope for the coup de grace. He hits this one better than Shawn Michaels. The best elbow in the business. Oh! He cleaned his clock with that one. He's going to send the lumberjack back to cutting down trees here at Empire Pro Wrestling. He's out the door. Sbraccia is the winner.
Unbelievable steel cage.
Right there, baby. Another defense.
And you got another title defense for the Mr. Intensity, Eric Sbraccia. Oh, the best of the best of Eric Sbraccia. And there's that big lumberjack. You know Christmas is coming up. He'll get a job cutting trees down up in Canada. Look at the size of this big man. 315 pounds. A bloody mess. A bloody mess. Unbelievable.
We're back here in Empire Pro Wrestling, coming at you from the most extreme gym in all the world. It's World Gym. I want to tell you something, the time slot you're only able to see Empire Pro Wrestling on cable because it's only the best wrestling in all of New England, and we're here with the incredible Jasmine, and she's going to tell you the times are on. Tell them, Jasmine.
In Revere on Friday nights on KVLA TV, 10 to 11 p.m., and in Saugus on Saugus Community TV, 9 to 10 p.m.
So be there!
And we're back here, Empire Pro Wrestling coming at you. Rage in the Cage right here from Melrose Armory. The best of Eric Sbraccia. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got a tap before the bell right here. As you can see, the big bandit Bill Rossi. Big 300-pounder. Oh, he hit him with that big elbow. That big flying elbow now on Sbraccia. Oh, he come back with a firing left hand to the belly. And Bill Rossi now. The bandit rakes the eyes of Sbraccia. Sbraccia coming back with a right to the left. And a left to the right. Oh, yeah, it's the irresistible one. Oh, Mr. Intensity. Oh, the teenage idol. A big scoop slam now. He got that big 300-pounder up. And it's Sbraccia and Rossi now inside this steel cage. They're going back and forth. Big scoop slam by Rossi. Oh, unbelievable. Big scoop now. And outside the ring, you got the manager of Sbraccia, Tombstone, Eric Tombstone, that groveler, that dirty groveler. He don't wash, he don't do anything. He just grovels around. Don't want to sit next to him on a plane or a bus. And Bill Rossi now, raking the eyes of Sbraccia. Oh yeah, it's the big one, it's the big one. Oh yeah, he's going to that cage. Oh, Sbraccia using that cage as his tag team partner. That cage is unbelievable. One more for Rossi. Oh, levels him like a pancake. And irresistible Eric Sbraccia at this particular time turned into something too intense. Oh, he rammed him into that steel cage. It's the bandit, Bill Rossi, getting his clock clean by the teenage idol, Eric Sbraccia. Oh yeah, they call him up. They want to put him on 17, 18 million copies of Teenage Idol. Oh yeah, the bubblegum chewing magazine. And Sbraccia rams Rossi's head into that cage now. I know there's going to be blood. There's going to be blood in this cage. All these cage matches. This is the third match of Sbraccia in the cage. He once was a rookie. Now he's a veteran. After all these brutal matches, as he gives him a couple of bionic elbows. The bandit Bill Rossi now. Oh, look at these left hands across that blistering forehead. It's got to be blistering up. He rammed him into that cage 2 or 3 times now. And Sbraccia, he's like a lion. Like a lion. Oh, he wants blood. It looks like the bandit Bill Rossi. He's busted wide open. First time in the cage for Rossi. Oh, disoriented now. It's Sbraccia now. Hovering over him like a helicopter. Caught with a low blow by the bandit. There's no referee in the ring, only outside the ring to award the match to the winner. And there's only one way out of this 15-foot high steel cage, over the top, or through the door now. And Rossi hitting Sbraccia with a couple uppercuts now. He looks like he's going to ram Sbraccia's head. Oh no, that steel cage! That's the steel mesh. That will definitely brutalize your head. And Rossi now trying to make Sbraccia's head look like some kind of a graded
trying to grate his head on there like a Sunday dinner with some grated cheese. He's putting his head up against that mesh. Another one now. I told you, there's going to be a lot of bloodshed in these steel cage matches. Empire Pro Wrestling, the best steel cage matches in all the independent network, because it was the best cage. It was all the rage. Every opponent that got in the ring got to let their rage flow. As Rossi now, Raymond Frazier again into that steel mesh. He's dizzy. He's dizzy like a top now. Frazier busted wide open. Blood profusely flowing from the head of Frazier. Rossi's bleeding now. They're going back. Oh, wild shot by Frazier. He's lacerated now. He's off the mark. He's going to be on, another right hand now. Oh, Frazier down on that mat. And our referee outside the ring, Paul Richards, keeper of the door, if you will. And it looks like the Bandit Bill Rossi trying to ram him down straight into that mat. Unbelievable brutality here on the best of Eric Sbraccia. Big boot now as Bill Rossi now trying to pick a spot. Oh, another right hand across the blistering forehead of Sbraccia. Sbraccia returns the favor with a low blow. Unbelievable. These matches are not sanctioned. They're not supervised. There's no referee. There's only one way out. Over the top of the cage or through the door. And the Bandit Bill Rossi now, big 300-pounder. And Sbraccia looking to be about 220, 225, possibly 230. And the Bandit Bill Rossi pulls him down. He's going to ram him. He's going to ram him again. Oh, unbelievable talent in this match. They must have rammed each other's head into that steel mesh 4 or 5 times each. Unbelievable action here. Unbelievable. Down across the throat of Sbraccia. It's the Bandit Bill Rossi. And outside the ring you see that grumbler, that dirty, swizzling manager, trying to get some money. Bandit outside the door almost. Frazier loops the leg up. Catches Rossi off balance. Frazier diving for the door himself. They're both a bloody mess. There's a left hand now. There's a Sunday punch. Oh, he's leveling him with that. Frazier dizzy all over the place. He's a little dizzy now, Frazier. His equilibrium must be off. Shoots him into the ropes. Oh, he caught him with that super kick. That's the super kick. Sbraccia. And that Ric Flair type knee across the forehead of the Bandit Bill Rossi. Loosen up the tissue on the forehead a little bit more. And Sbraccia with those frequent left hands to the forehead. And it looks like the Bandit Bill Rossi. A right hand in the mid. Oh, he poked him in the eyes. He poked him in the eyes again now. He couldn't see very good before. He can see even less. Outside the ring is manager Tombstone. Talking with the referee. They're going to get something going here. These two are up to no good. And it looks like the Bandit Bill Rossi now. Oh, a big elbow across that tissue. That lacerated tissue on the forehead of Sbraccia. Big boot to the midsection. A second one now. A third one now. Oh, he cracked him with that knife edge. Sbraccia cracked him. And it looks like the big man Bandit Bill Rossi now. Oh, he caught him with that shot on clothesline. Sbraccia signaling for the door. He wants to go out that door. I believe this was the first time either combatant had been inside a cage. And the referee and Sbraccia, oh, they were just fighting to get out that door. The only way out is through the door over the top. And Sbraccia's putting those boots to the head of Rossi. And Rossi, he looks to be, he blocked that one, Rossi. He poked him in the eye again. It looks like he's going for a big suplex now, Rossi. Scooping up Sbraccia. Oh, he caught him in that suplex. It could be all over now. It could be the beginning of the end for Sbraccia. And Rossi now, he's got the young man hurt. Setting him up for that sidewalk slam. Rossi now, a little winded, 300-pounder. He's no small man. He's going for that door. Oh, he kicked the door open. He caught the referee in the head with the door. Oh, Tombstone. Tombstone slammed the door shut on Rossi's head. Could be the beginning of the end. Sprazier's gonna scoop him up. Oh, he barely got that 300-pounder up. He's going up. He's going up to that top rope. This is his finishing move. The big elbow. Oh, Sbraccia. Picture perfect elbow. And it's all over. Sbraccia wins another cage match here on the best of the best of Irresistible, or Mr. Intensity, or the Teenage Idol, Sbraccia.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, 8 minutes and 20 seconds, Eric Sbraccia.
And you can see the bloody Sbraccia looking for a drink. You want a drink? We're here at World Gym in Sullivan with the living legend Bruno Sammartino. It's me, it's BBB, the only man that can bring the oldest, the best, the foundation of professional wrestling to Boston. Here he is, the living legend Bruno. Tell him a couple of words in Italian, Bruno.
Voilà, a tutti voi cari paesani di qui di Boston, sono tanto contento di trovarmi qui in Boston, vi saluto a tutti e vi ringrazio sempre per tutti gli anni fa che mi avete dato tanto il coraggio e il supporto qui a Boston.
And remember to watch Empire Pro Wrestling, the best of the best. The living legend's gonna be there, the interview's coming. Watch it from 10 to 11 on the Grade 8 with who? The living legend.
Well, thank you, Rocky. Looking forward to it.
The best there is. Bruno Sammartino, be there.
Here we go, people. We're down here at beautiful Thompson Speedway. Your champion, Eric Sbraccia, the EPW heavyweight champion, fighting the 6'5" Lumberjack. Well, Lumberjack, you have your chance at my title. You have one chance, Lumberjack, to try to take the title away from the champion. We're in a 15-foot high steel cage match. No interference, no nothing. We're coming at you people live from Thompson Speedway. Get your tickets because here's your champion.
And we're back, Empire Pro Wrestling coming at you this week. We keep it complete right here on the Grade 8. It's me, it's BBB, often imitated but never duplicated right here in Revere. It's Rocky Raymond coming at you with some great wrestling action in the ring. Our ring announcer, Mel Simon. Oh yeah, we got him. And look at that referee, the enforcer, Paul Richards. Been all over, coast to coast, and border to border, WWF. Coming in the ring right now, oh yeah. Back then he was known as Mr. Irresistible, Eric Sbraccia. Manager, that Ken doll, if you will, of Empire Pro Wrestling. That's right, the fabulous one, fabulous Apollo. Been all over, that's right. All over the independent network, Can-Am champion, as well as trying for the coveted New England Heavyweight Wrestling Championship that I held at one time. And managing Sbraccia after that wild match in East Boston, the Battle in East of Boston, where he captured the mind of Eric Sbraccia. Try to take him on in the wrestling world down to WCW, Wrestle the Steiner Brothers. As well as Sbraccia going to Japan many moons ago. Oh yeah, coast to coast and border to border. Starting at a very young age of 16 years old, Sbraccia. Meeting up with Apollo at a later date here now. The root of all evil, money. Money, if you will. And on the other hand, you have El Mascarado from Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican sensation, much like the Mil Mascaras, the modern-day warrior, if you will, of Lucha Libre-style wrestling in the independents. Oh yeah, Paul Tottenham, if you will. Tell him what he's going to do and tell him how Texas, I believe. Texas going down there with Devon Eric's Phil Apollo. Wrestling down there in Texas, the New Age Outlaw, that's right. And coming back to the New England area at Empire Pro Wrestling, it's Sbraccia and El Mascarado. And our referee, don't forget our referee, Paul Richards, the legend of the independent, youngest referee in all of New England, starting at a very young age. And Sbraccia goes in with a couple of hammers now. Left hand to the side of the head of El Mascarado. Big scoop slam now, he got him up now. Oh, picked him up like a bag of donuts. Slammed him down like nobody's business. That's Sbraccia, a well-oiled machine, being trained by one of the most ruthless independent wrestlers, And stiff wrestlers in the business, yours truly. Oh, yeah. Many moves up there in Malden at the Rocky Raymond School of Pro Wrestling. This Frazier trained as well as the many guys that were trained in New England. And it's into that corner now, El Mascarado now. Big high elevation. And Frazier must have been 18 feet in the air. Big drop kick by El Mascarado. The Puerto Rican sensation follows through with an arm drag now. And Frazier outside the ring now. Looking for a breath of fresh air now, if you will. This young Frazier at this particular time. Oh, he's a reaper, he's a creeper, he's a midnight sweeper. He does it all right here. He might be out there plowing throughout all these snowstorms here in New England. He's the man of the hour. He'll plow you on the hour. I believe that was his nickname back in the old days down at Sammy's patio. The Plower. There he is, Eric Sbraccia. The irresistible one at this particular point. Later on in his career, he turned into Mr. Intensity. And outside the ring, that Ken doll, fabulous Phil Apollo. Reputation of his own in the business. Better known as the Greek God back in the old days of the ICW. Oh yeah, beat Jumpin' Joe for the title. Oh yeah, he was ICW champion for a short period of time, traveling on to the New England area independently, as well as WCW, as well as the Can-Am champion, I believe, for some other independent organization, up and down the byways with the fabulous one. And in the ring now, it's El Mascarado and irresistible Eric Sbraccia. Collar and elbow now as they tie it up here. Big knee in the midsection by Sbraccia, followed up by a left hand to the side of the jawbone of El Mascarado. Irish whip off the ropes now. Drop the elbow. And they're flying here. They're flying here. Flying body press now by El Mascarado. Oh, a big arm drag now as this long machine. Oh, he's got long tendons, long arms, and long legs, but El Mascarado trying to get underneath them.